We have a little boy that I noticed MindUP working for him when one day we were in the gym and he was having a meltdown and he was very angry and he was clenched and he was screaming at another child. So I walked over and I said to the little boy that we needed to calm down. So he looked at me, he said yes. And he took my hand and went out of the classroom and he sat and he started deep breathing all on his own. He said thank you and he got up and he went back to the gym and he was able to carry on with the activities that were happening at the time.
Brain breaks are a chance to practice focusing on one thing. We focus on our breathing, we focus on ignoring distractions. So in our classroom, we have a fan that is very loud. There's a classroom next door, and there's a classroom across the hall. During a brain break, the kids talk a lot about what distractions they have to ignore, and they become very, very adept at it. It is a chance to regroup and begin again. And it's unbelievable the effect that a brain break can have on turning a day around.
Try and listen for as long as you can. When you can no longer hear the chime, you're going to think about taking a big breath. In through your nose as deep as you can. And out nice and quiet.
I love the science. The kids love the science. We talk how their amygdala is firing, and when the amygdala fires, no information can be learned in the brain. And when our amygdala calms down through a brain break, we can open the flow of information going to the hippocampus and the prefrontal cortex, and we can learn and remember what we learned.
The brain breaks are fabulous, but I love when I see them using it not in a brain break. I love when there's a crisis or an event or something going on, or self-regulation is an issue, and they bring all that information forward to use it when they need it most, not just at the brain break. It's a great way to train them on the brain break, but it's when they use it when there's an event that I really love seeing it come into play. We do a lot of brain breaks. We do them outside, we do them inside. Simple things like not having all the classroom lights on all day. One day we were talking about campfires and that turned into brain break. They imagined the campfire. They imagined taking big breaths in and blowing into the campfire. So all kinds of things that just really kind of keep them interested, and always though with the mindset of the breathing being the most important thing.
So I think it's important to mention that not every brain break is going to go the way you want it to as a teacher. Some kids are going to buy into it more. Some kids really believe in it. Some kids aren't quite ready for it. But I think in their own way, every child in your class will take away something from each brain break that you do. And every time you do a brain break, they learn a little bit more and it becomes a little bit more helpful to them.
We call this one the bee brain break. Are bees loud or are bees pretty quiet? They're a little bit quiet. Let's do a bee brain break. All right, are you ready? Okay, so your fingers are just lightly over your ears. And I'll breathe in with you. And we'll see how long we can breathe out for. Now remember, you can only breathe out once. So when you have to take a breath, you can just rest comfortably. Are you ready? Okay. Big breath in.
There is a marked change in the atmosphere in the classroom. It goes from hysteria to calm.